Good morning, you guys. It's morning where I am, anyway. It's morning somewhere else, but oh my God. Sorry. I don't know what that's about. I felt horrible when I woke up. I had a migraine. You know, that's just the endless thing with me. My brain is a little bit spanked. But I did find on my desk a couple of interesting things that, you know, I go through the strata sometimes. Something pops up to the surface. And today it was a note, when are they going to make me feel safe? No action. No idea when I wrote that. I have a feeling it was, you know, I heard it in somebody else's reading and it just resonated for me. When are they going to make me feel safe? And the other thing was, don't be afraid of alone time. It's a creative space. Spirit comes in. You know, I live by myself, so that's a lot of, the alone time thing is, and how to make that productive, not scary, is something I've been working with for years. And it really came to the fore during COVID lockdown. For a lot of us, I think, but particularly for us who live alone, it was really challenging. And, but somewhere in that, it just like the void that was left when there weren't people around was filled by, you know, in the quiet, a spirit came forward and I was not alone, and I knew that. So that's always with me. Sometimes I have to remind myself of it, particularly when I'm sort of laid low. But when are they going to make me feel safe? No action is really a giving one's power over to somebody else. Who could make us feel safe? So we'll see where that takes us. When are they going to make me feel safe? No action. Don't be afraid of alone time. Creative space. Spirit comes in. Nine of Cups. You know, that could be self-love. Nine speak to the personal, generally, in tarot. And this is about self-fulfillment, filling your own cups, loving yourself, being there for yourself, being present with an open heart when you're alone. Opening to the love of, yeah. Four of Swords. And then we begin to heal. I mean, this is a little bit reserved for of Swords. This is kind of like the isolation that can make us afraid, but is actually a space where spirit comes in. And I think here it's spirit in the form of these three spirit animals. It's almost like mind, body, spirit, or the Trinity, or the three graces, or something like that. In the quiet, in the isolation. Two of Pentacles. That's a choice, and I see it here as, well, it's something growing. It's like the seed sprouting. It's a choice for something to come to the surface in our lives in 3D. Something dependable, grounded. Because this is kind of like grounded too, but it's, you know, going to ground. It's a retreat of some kind. And it might be the decision to heal, Not sure. Okay. Under Nine of Cups, Three of Cups. That's coming out of this. You know, after the brain has been offline for a while, we've been able to rest and clear our minds. Then it's possible to choose the thing that is right for our lives. This is a card of reunion. So it's under Nine of Cups, which is the self-love. And this is then sharing it. Share the love, Ro. Under Four of Swords, Ten of Cups. Share the love. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. I think there's an opening up here. Three of Cups, I mean, that's brilliant. The heart's getting healed. And now there's a choice for something to come to the surface. Ten of Swords. Some cycle is ended, you know, a painful cycle, a cycle of sacrifice. And see, it's all at the center of the sacrifice is this heart that's been wounded, kind of a Three of Swords energy. But there's something transformative in that. You know, perhaps we've done this long enough so that we're able to let go of the pain. And I don't know what the cause and effect is, or if there really is a cause and effect. Maybe something happening simultaneously. Tell us about this Three of Cups, this reunion or coming together or friendship. Queen of Swords. Sorry, Queen of Swords. And this is getting some kind of download. You know, it's almost through the head chakra. A direction, you know, like a lesson, something that rings in. Oh, that was the other thing. I woke up this morning, I had watched part of a documentary about Arnold Schwarzenegger and his movie, The Terminator. And when I woke up this morning, what was in my head was, "Hasta la vista, baby," which is what the Terminator says. But it struck me as kind of an instruction that maybe I had to let go of something. Hasta la vista, baby. You know, in sword energy, you know, quieting the mind so that you can communicate from a different place. And the ancestors are feeding us the information about how to see something and what to say about it. On the split, Ten of Swords, High Priestess. Well, this is a card of overthinking and of the cycle coming to a close. You know, how do we stop overthinking? By getting quiet. So that we can hear these Mama bear, Papa bear, baby bear. You know, there are three of them. Three of them. It's support of some kind. You know, from on high. High Priestess, okay. All right, hang on. High Priestess is a card of high intuition, of being able to tap into intuitive knowledge, the mystery, the sacred place. It has to do with feelings. Card of Cancer, and I believe of Libra as well. And again, there's this head chakra business, the energy coming in, and this net. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a web. You know, the mystical understanding of knowing how, intuiting how we're all connected. And that sometimes you know that best when you get quiet. And then you're able to speak a truth. To know the truth and speak the truth. And bottom of the deck, King of Swords. That's on Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment, but it's making yourself happy. It's not waiting for, when are they going to make me feel safe? And maybe that's the question, sword energy. But we can make ourselves feel safe. That's the message that comes through our head chakra, you know, directly from, it's like a direct line. We have a match on the board. We have a coming together with Three of Cups with really good results. And two cards of closing out a cycle, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. It's like replacing high anxiety and pain and sacrifice with happiness and connection. Almost like trading out one for the other. What was it? Don't be afraid of alone time. Creative space. Spirit comes in. Message to self. Okay. And then there was Four of Wands on Two of Pentacles. That's very much like this energy. Coming together, you know, to celebrate connection. And this is, you know, the bower, the place of connection, the place we can connect. We travel there. Wands energy, we move in that direction. Intuitively drawn. You know, we move in that direction. Wands energy, it's a choice. This way or that way. A choice. What do I make real? What can I make real? Can't change the other person. You know, can't jump into their skin and direct them, you know, do this, do that, go here, come to me, make me feel safe, whatever it is. There's no coercion here. There's healing, there's happiness, there's reunion. Two cards of reunion. And it might be with both the masculine and the feminine side of yourself being able to come together. But there's really an implication of of another person in this equation. Two of Wands on Ten of Cups. You know, go toward love in all its guises. On Four of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. You know, this was the business of don't be afraid of being alone. This is a card of self-sufficiency. It doesn't really mean alone. It just means where you can take care of your own needs. You know, you're not needy. You don't need the other person to come in and make you feel safe or stable. You've established that environment for yourself over time. The Nine card, again. So we have Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Being happy and fulfilled on our own. That's the, you know, that's what we need when we come into this kind of dynamic. No blame, no recriminations, no coercion. We come there of our own free will. Wands speak to will and direction and empowerment. It's sort of a direction, find your way to that place. Pentacles also speak to place. It's something you can create and grow. That's the choice. Move in that direction. King of Swords, Nine of Cups. King of Swords may now know what makes them happy, because they've healed something. Four of Swords. And it may have to do with their integrity. Nine of Pentacles. Two nines in a row make 18. 18 is Moon. The mystery of how we feel and what we feel. And this is pretty much a card of discovery, of having a choice. No coercion. I just keep hearing that. It's like not, I'm hearing shame walking, not shame walking somebody in a particular direction. And Queen of Swords may be saying, I can save myself. That's my discovery. I can find people who love me. They're already in my life. That's the truth that I know. And it's, again, this three. Three. I thought there was another three on the board. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. I think this is feeling safe, again, staying put, Pentacles energy. Not rushing around trying to find the safe place. Because the horse is, you know, grazing. This person has slowly come to find safety in their own life, in their own space. Okay. Bottom of the deck is like, yeah, Strength card. Well, that's a feeling of protection, isn't it? That's knowing we're not alone. It can be a kind of relationship with somebody else where you lend and receive strength from another person. It's a very positive symbiosis. We have the moon in the background here. and that infinity symbol. I think it's kind of like the departure and the return. When are they going to make me feel safe? No action. I've gotten there by myself. Knight of Pentacles. It took me a long time. They're saying, look for the other 8. I don't see another 8. 8 in Major Arcana. Discovering the strength within, I think in this case. The journey has been slow, step by step, and I'm hearing recovery, being able to overcome some sort of fear, tapping into the strength within. How do we do that? How do we tap into the strength within? Ace of Pentacles. Start with ourselves. Aces can speak to the self. To the self. 9, speak to the self. You know, it's like we gotta start somewhere. This is a building block, an opportunity for something to get real. And first off, it's getting real with ourselves. You know, not living in denial or illusion. Not expecting somebody else to provide that security. Drawing on our inner strength. And then we can share it, perhaps, with somebody else. It's an eternal loop of giving and receiving. There's an opportunity for that. The giving and receiving. But again and again, it starts with personal stability. You know, quieting the brain and healing the mind so that we can know, sword energy, we're good on our own. It's a blessing. That's when spirit comes in. It's like we almost relax the muscle, the constriction of overthinking and fear. Is it this one? It's this one. I saw on the bottom of the deck a 5 of Swords, but evidently I flipped the deck and this is the one we're supposed to take. 6 of Wands. Card of accomplishment, pride, victory. I did it, that kind of energy. I did it. I did it. What did I do? What did we do? What did we do? How did we get to this place of victory and pride and openness? And, you know, I think this is what we did. We found the way. 2 of Wands. Whatever choice we made, the direction we picked, which I think was in a way an inward turning, you know, allowing spirit to come in and make us strong. Spirit supports us, you know, even if at times it seems like we're taking a pummeling. We can overcome that. Strength card is a fire energy, and so are these. Hang on. 2 of Wands. You know, intuitively picking the direction that leads to this place of reunion and celebration. And it really gets us there. You can see it's almost like a Knight of Wands energy, that the horse just heading there and the person reaching for the star. and getting, you know, it's like getting the mojo, the fire in the belly, the congratulations, you did it, from the universe. I think that who's proud of us is spirit. So we can be proud of ourselves. It's like an affirmation of what we've done. Queen of Wands. Wand energy. Your intuitive self, your mystical self. Your black cat. I thought I saw a black cat somewhere. Yes, Nine of Pentacles. I love this. There's the black cat and there's the lion. The lion. So going within, tapping our innermost, it's in our psyches all the time. This ability to overcome in fire energy, to do it successfully. Overcome what? Well, Queen of Wands would get it done. Not by anybody else's standards. Like Queen of Swords, it's nobody tells me what's true, and nobody tells me what to do. Sort of like I can do it myself. Not necessarily alone, because there's this card of communion and reunion. Both things are true. It's two truths. You know, being able to do it yourself doesn't preclude being able to do it with other people. It's the prerequisite. Queen of Cups. We're really rocking our feminine energy. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. You know, the only one missing is Queen of Pentacles. Often the missing one, when you have all the others, is the most important. And this is kind of a Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles is kind of a life partner energy, a mothering energy, taking care of other people. And this is, don't skip this. Taking care of yourself, establishing your own stability, your own security. That's how we heal. It takes time, Pentacles, but it starts with the self. You know, I think often as empaths, and that's what we are here on this channel, bless our hearts. Bless our hearts. We want to take care of other people. But Queen of Wands reminds us that, you know, nothing matters more than our own groundedness, our own open heart, our own sense of our own power, Queen of Wands. And do it, use it, Six of Wands. It'll get you there. Star card, following the ancestors. You know, that reach for the star business. That wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. Star card is a card of wish fulfillment too. Reach for the stars. You know, it's not a cliche. Cliches are cliches because they're said so often because they're true, that sometimes they lose their meaning because that, you know, it's said so often, it's like a plug-in. But this reading is very strong in Pentacles energy, in something grounded and real. when you're by yourself, that's when spirit comes in sword energy to heal us. The other person doesn't have to heal us, and perhaps they can't. But can we heal ourselves? Yes. We have to hear spirit and follow, like, attend, and then, I mean, this is the path, this is the map. The ability to see it from a higher perspective. And I'm picturing Hangman. I don't know if that will come in, Hangman. 7 of Cups. Can be a card of options. What relationship do I focus on? But here I note that the dove, the Holy Spirit, is sort of circumscribed in this darkness. And then there's the light. It's almost like the darkness we find in solitude. You know, if we can calm our anxiety about that, that's when options open up. I'm not sure. What is the 7 of Cups about? 5 of Pentacles. That's a card of being left out in the cold. Being by yourself. Not in a good aspect, but I think this is the map. How do you get out of that place? Listen to the guides. You know. And maybe to kind of fly free of that mindset that, you know, is a state of lack. Like, I'm by myself, it scares me, I feel out in the cold. 7 of Cups, knowing that, you know, connection, we're not alone. The Cups energy will lead us out of the darkness into the light, something like that. And it takes courage and strength. The card of strength and fortitude. And it starts with ourselves. I mean, that message has been driven home again and again in these readings. That will point us in the right direction. Oh, man. Devil card. That's a card of fear. And I think in this case, it's fear of abandonment. Fear of abandonment. You know, overcome strength energy by our own groundedness. This is a card of Capricorn. Working with what holds us back. Working with what holds us back. To establish Ace of Pentacles, our own stability. 9 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords on Devil. That's a card of, like, it can be 7 of Swords, deception or illusion. But in this case, it's the white stag. It's not really fantasy. It's not really fantasy. And maybe in the sense that Capricorn energy, we can work our way out of a kind of unknowing. What does that mean? Wheel of Fortune, well, into a place of knowing. You know, both parties, I think, are going through this. Kind of dark night of the soul. You know, we've got this this dark night business going on in being out in the cold, being alone, being circumscribed somehow, maybe in confusion or illusion, another meaning of Seven of Cups. Also, Seven of Swords. Like denial, being in a state of denial, hanging on too hard to the known, and kind of cutting off the circulation, that these two can't grow. You know, the umbilicus needs to be a free-flowing, and in this case, it's the umbilicus to spirit. Anything that blocks it or is a stranglehold on it, we'll move forward from that. We have to step into a destiny, a karmic destiny. You know, the guides will lead us there. They don't lead us into this, but it's our job to free ourselves from fear and from the idea that somebody else needs to rescue us. You know, we can care for other people and care for ourselves. Nine of Pentacles, you know, and that doesn't mean we desert anybody. Sometimes I think as caregivers, as empaths, this is actually kind of in a funny way, a kindness. Because what happens when you're alone? Alone time, creative space, spirit comes in. Spirit comes in. I think a time of great creativity is at hand. All these pentacles energy, how to make something real, how to bring something into 3D. I think both parties are coming out of a kind of place of fear and, you know, being so afraid, it blocks your ability to know. It blocks your ability to connect. It puts you kind of in devil energy, a place of no growth, and being willing to work hard in Pentacles energy to free oneself. That's our mission. And I'm getting, there's a movie called The Blues Brothers. It's very funny. And they head off on this epic journey in their old car. And they keep saying, we're on a mission from God. We're on a mission from God. Star card. All right. Mission from God. We have the Strength card is Leo. Wheel of Fortune, the karmic path that leads us to a better place. It always advances us. High Priestess, Cancer. I always read her as Cancer. The energy as Cancer. Capricorn and the Devil. Working hard to free oneself, because when we do, what happens? We can move forward. This is really karmic energy that holds us back. This relationship may have been really stuck, devil energy. And I think to a degree, you know, the self-deception was that we were stuck. We have the capacity to free ourselves. To free ourselves. To ground ourselves. Okay, go back to naming them, I will. Aquarius. And I think that's it. Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer. Leo. Heading in a right direction, and it's out of illusion and confusion, out of the trap, everything that holds us back, fear of abandonment, fear of not making the right choice or taking the right option. Well, there's a great clarity on the way. You know, King and Queen of Swords. And the Star card. Sword energy. Both people. Both these little kind of fetal people in a place of no growth. The umbilicus opens up. The channel to higher power. Hasta la vista, baby. Maybe it's like saying goodbye to fear. The fear of abandonment. The fear of not knowing. Like, you know, quiet child, take it easy. You have the map, the ability to manifest this in your life. Virgo, Gemini. You know, bring it through. The power to bring it. It's a very powerful card here. Air energy, earth energy, to bring it through into our own lives. This healing energy of Four of Swords. It's a choice we make, a conscious choice to free ourselves, devil energy, from illusion. And maybe that's what we're saying, hasta la vista, baby, too. The idea that we're abandoned and alone. We're not, you know. There's this communal energy. Open your heart to it. It won't lead you astray. It's the map. Another long one. I'll see you next time. Yeah, do this. Hit the join button if you want to contribute to the channel. Or hit the, what is it? There's a like, thanks button. If you feel so inclined. I think it's an energetic exchange. You know, it's like $2. Hey, you know, $2 in the hat. It's somehow like the physical representation of something energetic. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.